I became a catfish because it was the only option I had left. My friends had been freezing me out for 3 weeks at this point. It started the day Jolene took 6 hours to answer a text despite her activity marker showing green the whole time. The next day, Priya didn't save me a seat at lunch. After school, I walked to our usual vape spot, and the conversation literally stopped mid-sentence. My 4 best friends stared at me like I supported a puppy-killing organization. What's going on? I asked. Nothing, Gabby said quickly. She didn't look at me. I turned to Jolene, sucking on her strawberry mango. Did I do something? She looked uncomfortable. We just heard some stuff. I looked at all of them. What stuff? From who? They shrugged at once. Don't remember, doesn't matter, but it did matter. My best friends were cutting me off and didn't even have the decency to explain why. I tried for weeks to understand. I begged, pleaded, literally cried in my car after school. Nothing. So eventually, I went with the most nuclear option, a fake account. I spent 4 days building it. Girl from a school 2 towns over. Curated photos, added music to the bio, bought some followers, then followed the right people first. So when I followed my friends, it didn't look suspicious. Then I DM'd Jolene. Hey, this is random, but do you know a girl named Sophie Castillo? My name. Well, this hoe Jolene had the audacity to respond in literally 2 minutes. Yeah, why? I took a deep breath and piped. She made my life hell last year. Just wanted to see if she was still the same person. Jolene responded immediately. What did she do to you? I made something up on the spot. Something about cafeterias. Well, this trashy bee Jolene opened up faster than her legs did for Joe the quarterback. She told me she'd heard Sophie, me, was toxic and manipulative. That she'd heard Sophie hooked up with her ex-best friend's boyfriend and older brother both on the same night. I was shocked. I'd never even kissed anyone, much less done the song and dance. Anyway, I decided to go in for the kill. Who told you this? Jolene typed for 20 minutes. Then finally, this girl Marissa. She's in our school. My jaw dropped, but I suddenly had more questions than answers. Marissa, we had math together, but we'd spoken maybe 5 times in 4 years. Why would she ruin my life? This couldn't be right. I DM'd Priya off the fake account next. Got told the same story. Then Gabby, Becca, both said Marissa. The girl I didn't know existed had erased me from my own life. Why? Or were my friends all lying and it was someone else behind it? Well, I was about to find out. I DM'd Marissa the next night feeling like Joe Goldberg. Same fake account, same approach. Hey, random question. Do you know Sophie Castillo? She responded fast. Unfortunately, LOL. Why? I put my hands together like an evil fly. She hooked up with my ex. Has she always been like that? I felt Marissa's excitement through her texts. OMG, yeah. She humiliated a disabled freshman last year. I sat there stunned. Why was this fake hoe spilling all this fake tea? I wanted to do something rash. Spread rumors back about her having chlamydia or something. But I just kept talking. Asked Marissa questions. Let her vent. She was guarded for the first few messages, but by the 3rd night, she treated me like a best friend. Honestly, I don't even feel bad about what I did to her. She wrote, this was my moment. What did you do? I asked cautiously. I told a few people some stuff. Now nobody talks to her, LOL. She responded. What kind of stuff? I typed back. Just that she's fake, that she hooks up with everyone, the usual. Is any of it true? Does it matter? LOL. People believe it. Once that message came through, I started celebrating. I had proof. It was Marissa. I threw on Gabriella and started vibing. Then asked Marissa the one question I had left. Why did you do it? 20 minutes and 6 listens of Gabriella later. Marissa responded. Because my mom is obsessed with her. Sophie got honor roll again. Look how pretty Sophie looked at homecoming. Why can't you try harder like Sophie? I hear her name more than my own in my own house. I couldn't believe it. Marissa's mom was my own personal fan club. That's insane. I wrote back. Then I stopped the whole conversation. I had everything I needed. I didn't message Marissa again. Instead, I sent every screenshot to her. Mom. Next morning I was in math. Marissa was 3 rows behind me. The door slammed open. Marissa's mom walked in. Marissa went pale. The teacher stopped mid-sentence. Ma'am, you can't just... But the mom didn't stop. She walked straight down the aisle. Stopped at Marissa's desk. Get up. Mom, what are you... I said get up now. The whole class was frozen. Marissa stood up. Her legs shaking. Her mom's voice was cold, disgusted. I have never been more ashamed to call you my daughter. Marissa started tearing up. Mom, please, don't you dare. You're going to apologize. You're going to mean it. And we're going to discuss what kind of person I raised, because right now, I don't recognize her. She grabbed Marissa's arm and pulled her toward the door. Marissa looked back at me as she passed my desk, mascara running, face red with anger and humiliation. She realized in real time who had messaged her. That night she posted publicly, my name, full apology. I posted a link in her comments. Her private DM came through minutes later. Did you seriously just rickroll me in my apology post?